Today I want to talk about and make for you a dish that is very, very common in Greek cooking, but you won't find it in that many Greek restaurants at all. It's a dish that's basically stewed green beans and tomato sauce. It makes an excellent main veggie dish or as a side dish to any kind of meat, fish, poultry, whatever you like. And this dish is chock full of all kinds of veggies. I have green beans from my own garden that I've frozen, flash frozen when we picked them. I've got a couple of organic carrots, a zucchini, an eggplant, a little chili for heat, a sweet potato, and of course onion, garlic, and tomato sauce and paste. All right, so let's get started. First things first, let's turn on our heat, get it going. You want it to go to a medium-high kind of heat and start adding our olive oil. About 3-4 glugs of olive oil is fine. You can never have too much olive oil in a dish. We're gonna take our onion and just start chopping that up. You don't have to do this in a fine chop at all. Just slice is good. So I'm just gonna do that right now. Our onion goes in. I love that sizzling sound. The next thing to go in is a little bit of minced garlic. I love using minced garlic. It makes things a lot easier. And this is about the equivalent of about 2 cloves of garlic into this dish. I love using sweet potato in my dishes lately as opposed to the white potatoes. My preference for this dish, you could use either or, whatever you have is totally cool. I just try kind of divide and conquer when it comes to cutting up potatoes. You'll give that a quick stir, just like that. Next is our zucchini. Zucchini is on the smaller side. I prefer these. Just gonna half it, and again, cut it into chunks. Bite-sized chunks is fine. It'll totally work. And when you do this, just mix it in there as well. This meal is actually super delicious, but not only super delicious, but it's also very, very healthy. Next thing, our eggplant. Half the eggplant, and then just start chopping it. So now all our veggies are in our pot. Everybody's getting happy in the pool. That's awesome. Just like that. This is one of my favorite dishes. Next, a couple of carrots. Once our carrots have been peeled, again, just chop them any size you like, whatever works for you. It really doesn't matter. So our carrots go in. What I want to do next is add a little heat. These little things really pack a punch. I'm into heat, as you guys probably know. I'm just not into, oh my God, what the heck just happened? So those go in just like that. Next we have our seasoning. A little salt goes in. A little fresh cracked black pepper. For this, all you really need is a tablespoon, and that's all, and that's plenty. When I add tomato paste, I usually give about a minute or two for the paste to kind of heat up and actually loosen up and kind of go from like a paste almost like a gel before we add in our crushed tomatoes. Next step, add our crushed tomatoes or our tomato puree. For this, I'm putting in half a 28-ounce jar, so 14 ounces, and that's just gonna go in. Perfect. At this point, you wanna add the star of the show, which is our green beans. These are my organic green beans from my garden. Love these things. Froze them right, literally, when they were picked, they were frozen the same day. And just put them in there. So now that everybody's in the pot and everything is happening, we know the level where everything is. We're gonna take some water and just put enough water in there to cover up the beans. Bring that up to high, so you wanna bring that up to a boil at this point. And if you guys remember from another episode, these are my basil flavor bombs. Intense flavor in a small package. Take one of these, throw it in there. We've increased our heat to high. It's ready to go. All we do now is wait for this to boil, cover, reduce heat, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes to half an hour. The next part is the star of the show, our green beans stewed with our veggies. They've thickened up really nicely. Oh, look at that. Absolutely magnificent. Just let it fall wherever it goes. And this is such a hearty dish. Hard to believe it's actually vegetarian. It's almost like a vegetarian stew, if you will. Oh, come on. Look at that. What I'm going to do is actually grab some feta, about 100 grams of feta, 80 to 100 grams, and just crumble it over from a height. Big chunks, little chunks. Oh, it's falling off there, it doesn't matter. Get that out of the way, just let it fall. This is just real simple cooking, easy food, easy recipes to follow. There's really, like you saw what's in this and what was involved in making this. It's like a one pot kind of deal. Just chop some parsley, little garnish. All right, and here you have it, my stewed green beans in tomato sauce with a whole bunch of root veggies and other veggies on a bed of couscous. It's drizzled with feta cheese that's been crumbled and a little bit of parsley for garnish. Now, I'm gonna grab a fork and I will tell you all about it in a second. I wanna grab some feta and I wanna grab couscous and some bean here. Perfect. Everything is on point. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. As always, please subscribe. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.